Hey everyone and welcome back, I'm Mr. Stoltz. The new Ultra Boost Uncaged is simply epic. It is by far one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn, and even better than the previous Ultra Boost. So how should I sum up today's sneaker review? The Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged in one word. I would go with epic. This shoe sold out instantly. It's a must-have for all sneaker people, for all people that just simply love shoes. A comfortable running shoe, a comfortable walking shoe, a comfortable lifestyle shoe. This is just pure excellence. I waited a long time and I finally got the new Uncaged from Ultra Boost. I love when the NMD came out with the sock-like upper, and the first Ultra Boost is really comfortable, but when I saw the first pictures of this one, I told myself, I gotta have that version because it looks even more comfortable than the first one. So I got the gray one and also the red one, but I did not get the black one because that one sold out pretty fast. Which one did you get? I got both boxes right here, so let's take a look at the labels. Ultra Boost Uncaged. I got in a size 11 at both shoes, and the first one is gray and the second is red. Which one should I take out first, the gray or the red? The gray or the red? Why only one? Let's do both at the same time. So here we got them, both of them, the Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged, gray and red. My first impression of this shoe is that I love it. This is an excellent pair of sneakers. It's lightweight, it looks good, great excellent materials, it feels great around your foot, and the colorways are superb. There's just a few things that I dislike about it, but a lot of things that I love about it. So let's go over this shoe. Let's start looking at the toe box. It's made out of prime knit, has a subtle pattern, and really great quality. But one of the things that I don't like about this shoe, I don't hate it, but I dislike it a little bit, is that they put the 3 stripes on the inner side of the shoe. I thought it looked better on the previous Ultra Boost where everything was one pattern. I believe Adidas put the stripes here for a reason, but I'll go into that more in depth when I start looking at the side of the shoe. There's not a tongue on this shoe because everything is one piece. And right above it, we have gray and white laces on the gray version, and then red and orangey laces on the Solo Red version. Looking at the side of this shoe, it's excellent. Simplicity, clean, looks great. The entire upper is made out of prime knit, and I got one screamy color and one subtle color. Let's start talking about the top of the shoe. The sock-like construction upper is very similar to the NMD. However, the NMD is, and I gotta say that, a lot easier to put on than this one. This one is a lot more snug fitted than I thought it was gonna be. Not in a bad way when it's actually on, but when you're gonna try to put this one on, it is a lot, and I mean a lot harder to put on. The NMD, you just touch a little bit, boom, your foot goes in. But with this one, you have to force it in. Don't get me wrong though, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. I'm actually saying that this is the way Adidas wanted it to be. This is a running shoe. The NMD is a lifestyle sneaker. And Adidas wanted it to be a really snug fit because when you're out running, you want this one to stay at place. And that's why, in my opinion as well, the NMD is not really a good running shoe because it's really easy for it to fall off. I remember once when I was out with a friend of mine and he accidentally tapped the back of the shoe and my ankle popped out a little bit. But with this one, it stays in place. On the back part of the shoe, we have a plastic part and it goes all the way around the shoe, and it's here to add stability. It says Ultra in silver and Boost in gold on both shoes. The entire upper of this shoe is a prime knit upper. The quality is great and it looks excellent. If we turn the shoe around, this is one of the things that I talked about before. One of the things that I dislike about this shoe. Adidas, it does not look good to have this big plastic part right here. However, I do understand why they made it like this, because they wanted something strong and durable where you thread the laces, because the primary material is a bit delicate. So you don't want to lace it up and then accidentally damage it if you pull too hard. But it doesn't really look that good. So Adidas put it here to strengthen the shoe. And this is one of the reasons why I believe they put the stripes right here. They had to put this here, but in my opinion, I think that even Adidas thought that, oh, this doesn't really look that great. So let's put the stripes here to make it match so it looks the same. Because if you were supposed to take this away, this would not look that great by itself. But if you place the 3 stripes here, it would make it look a lot better. So what do you guys think? Do the 3 stripes look good right here? Or would it look better without it? Or do you even think like me that if they did not have this piece, this one would not be here? Or do you think that it will still be here? Let me know. One little small thing that I think is weird on this shoe as well is that right now it looks great because the laces are centered perfectly. But if you look at the side here, there's 2 additional rows where you can thread the laces. So let's pretend that I was supposed to lace it up at the bottom. It would look great on the left side, but on the right side, it would be far off to the right. So it would not be centered, it would be tilted to the right side, and that would just look weird. Am I the only one that thought this was going to be a weird thing? If we're moving down to the bottom part of this shoe, this is what makes this shoe so magical, and probably the reason why this is one of my most beloved shoes of all time. The Ultra Boost is by far the most comfortable innovation ever made for a pair of running shoes. It's just pure magic. It feels like walking on clouds. A full-length white boost on all of the 3 colorways. They look great. But there's one thing that I'm waiting for that probably a lot of you guys are waiting for as well. When they're gonna release this in a black boost. I'm really curious about one thing. If you had this one on your right foot and then you had any other kind of shoe on your left foot, what shoe would come close comfort-wise to this one? Looking at the back, this is where we have the only seam on the shoe. It runs along the center part of the back. If we take a look inside of the shoe, starting with the gray one, we can see that this one has a green sock liner. And then the Solo Red has a Solo Red. Underneath the sock liner, we can see the visible boost technology. The inner side has a soft padded part for added stability. Let's take a look underneath. The stretch web adapts to the ground you're running or walking on and moves around and follows the shape of your foot. The entire outsole is black and is made out of Continental. This is a really big upgrade from version 1 of the Ultra Boost because this one lasts a lot longer and provides a lot more grip when you're out running or walking. We have the Continental logo on the front part of the shoe. Let's take a close-up look. Let's see what my favorite running shoe looks like on feet. Let's talk a little bit about sizing. I got both of these in my true to size, a size 11, and it fits great. It grips around my foot just the way it's supposed to be, but if I compare this to the NMD in the same size 11, the NMD is a lot more roomy, so be prepared for that. So if you have a size 11 or whatever is your true to size in an NMD, this one will be a lot more snug fitted compared to the NMD, which would be a lot more loose. How can I conclude this review? Even though there was a few minor dislikes on this shoe, I still love, and I mean love, this Ultra Boost Uncaged. It is by far one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. The new sock-like upper, it feels amazing. It grips around your foot. This is by far one of my favorite shoes and the one that I will wear on a daily basis now until a long time ahead. But what do you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave a comment down below and let's discuss this Ultra Boost Uncaged. The only problem with this shoe is that it makes all my other shoes not so comfortable.